How's it going, ladies and brutes? I'm Sixkilla. Back to not for broadcast. It's time for us to continue in our desolate future. I don't really know how we can possibly bring this back. Advance seems to have a stranglehold on the world at this point, and they're really limiting our options and how we're going to fight back. But we have to continue our job day by day. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to find out. It's been less funny and much more depressing as of late, but I guess considering the subject matter, that makes sense, you know. Day 2079, an uppance come. Oh yeah, we're in crippling debt now, I forgot about that. That's unfortunate. You once again find yourself sitting inside Bozeman's office. Everything is pristine and orderly, just how the fastidious man likes it. Though it's rare for him to be late, the door opens behind you, just as you start to imagine the reasons why. Winston, you're already here. Good. Well, I'll keep this brief. We both know your dedication to this role is somewhat lacking. You've been here almost 6 years, and in that time, he checks some notes on his desk. This doesn't seem like a great start. You have a problem following simple and clear instructions. A prime example of this is when you played that Disrupt propaganda tape a few years back. We're still feeling the consequences of that today. He frowns and shakes his head. Well, you knew that one would probably keep coming back to bite you. I knew that, yeah, I did at the time. Your involvement, whether or not it can be proved in the Disrupt attack, has not been overlooked. That night cost Channel 1 significantly, financially and to our reputation. You better believe, if I had a shred of evidence, well, we'd certainly not be talking now. You gulp. Look, Winston, I'm going to be blunt. I don't like you. If I had my way, you'd have been out the door long ago. But now we're under public ownership. It's much harder to get rid of you without an official grievance. And so far, you've managed to skate just under the line. But I want you to know I'm watching for you to slip up. Now get back to work. Well, at least you know how he really feels. It's true he's not hiding it. He's right in your face. Well, somehow we managed to survive another 300 days, apparently. Day 2303, a foregone conclusion. Sounds like we're about to get booted. It's late. It's been snowing all day, and unlike everybody else, you've stayed inside as much as possible, keeping warm. Normally you enjoy the snow, but today it's been nothing more than an irritant. Still, tomorrow you get the day off, and you might actually be able to enjoy it. Sam always gets excited when they see the snow. When they were younger, they'd always wrap the kids up and take them out to play in it. It's been a while since that happened, though. Something about the warm fire and dark nights always make you feel nostalgic at this time of year. The sound of the front door opening startles you out of your thoughts. Hey, I'm back, Sam calls, before coming to find you in the living room. Oh, the fire's going. It's lovely and cozy in here. They come and sit by you, leaning their head on your shoulder. Welcome home. How was your day? Sam sighs. Oh, you know, the usual. Spent the morning volunteering at the menu centre, making myself useful. They'd pick up the position while unemployed, and it had kept it going. Then in the afternoon I went to see some friends from the old job. They're thinking of moving again, so we're looking at new places. What about you? Yeah, I'm good. Glad I've not got work in that weather. Well, tomorrow let's make a day of it. Go for a walk maybe? I'll even drag you up to the top of the hill with a sled, and we can race like the old days. I don't know, we're getting a bit old. We start to object, but Sam cuts you off. Oh, you're only saying that because you know I'll win. They give you a wink and a kiss before getting up and going to the kitchen, calling back over their shoulder. Loser pays for cocoa. You're very lucky to have Sam. About 3 weeks later, a time for reflection, day 2340. Uh-oh. It's been over 13 years since your dad died. You visited his grave a few times since then, normally during times of stress, or when you're trying to figure something out, or when you just want some peace and quiet. Today's no different. You feel Sam's hand on your shoulder giving you a reassuring squeeze. You're grateful that they're still here with you. Just having them by your side always seems to make things easier. The caw of a raven catches your attention as it flies away. A parent should never have to bury their child, particularly Charlie, who never even had a chance to grow up. He had so much potential, so many dreams, so much he wanted to do. It's not fair. If only you could change it. Poor Susie. What you wouldn't give to have her back, even just argue with you. She just wanted to explore the world, so curious, so full of life. Until Liberation Night, everything changed then. So many lives destroyed. The relationship with Chris had always been a bit up and down, but of late, he seemed to actually be getting along. It makes a nice change, and it has certainly made life easier with Sam. But that's family. You've got to take the good with the bad. Taking your mother to the transition centre was a difficult decision. Maybe the hardest of your life. You're still not sure if it was the right one. But she's definitely not suffering any longer. And at least she and your dad are together now, whatever happens next. It'd be nice to have her here with you, though. You turn away and wander in the direction of the car. You can't control life. Whatever happens, who lives, who dies, all you can do is keep going and see what gets thrown at you next. What is life if not a series of little decisions that define us? And never know which ones would take us one way and which would bring us here. That's a morbid thought. True though. So much for the light-hearted tone. I think that might be done for now. Day 2602. And it's time for a broadcast. Day 2602, the finale. Time to fuck up a broadcast because I always ruin it. 7 years since the election.
Winston, good evening. Back here again, it would seem.
Yep.
I'd tell you what's coming up later, but we both know you wouldn't bloody listen, so I shan't waste my breath. But you should know, we're still having a few problems with your machinery. Locked buttons, screens flickering on and off, sparks and the like. I'm sure you'll manage without issue. Oh, and don't forget, you've got free reign of the SFX buttons now.
Ooh.
Perhaps you should try not to undermine the talent, though, eh? Cheers!
Fuck you, Bozeman, you piece of shit. Alright, let's go. I hate that guy.
What he's been up to since the cancellation of Insiders.
What do we got over here?
Apparently, it's mainly jigsaws and arson.
Jigsaws and arson?
It's a full territorial weather.
What's happening on the screen here?
Okay, no worries.
How old are you then, Cole? Okay, here we go. Big smiles.
I've actually gained.
Who are all these people?
I celebrated 44 last year, but it's actually this year. It's brilliant.
You're 44. I'm going in 5.
What happened to 2? Oh, it's just flickering.
3.
Good evening and welcome
Spice
to
it
my
up with some audience responses, Alex.
Tonight. I'm Megan and I'm joined as always by the inimitable Robin and Patrick. How are we?
Well, we have got so much going on tonight. I'm excited.
I'd say I'm about a 12, Megan, on the excitement scale.
Yeah, exactly. We have got so much SoCo stuff coming up.
We sure do.
Ah,
Celebrity chef Jordan Brankley, who will be cooking up a storm.
We'll be announcing the winners of our big competition, Visions of the Future.
And we'll be joined by a very special guest for a game of Wheel of Truth. And I'll even be showing you how to make your own Leaders' Day gifts. We've got all of that and so much more tonight.
I can just press
on
whatever
the
button I want. Nobody
With
seems to care.
SFX, less is more, Alex.
From the Channel 1 buildings in the heart of the capital.
Oh, we meant to follow the orange one, right?
We are you.
That's the
We will
disrupt
look
one.
for the truth, and unlike this channel, we will show it to you. You will hear some frightening things about this government. They are chilling.
I could have been doing this the whole time.
We have the evidence. Understand this. There is something wrong with the food.
Something wrong with the food.
Right, let's have some applause on the way into the next section.
by Chef Jordan Rankin.
Shit.
But first, we know you love them, so Robin's going to give us an update on our lovely nightly show pets in Pet Corner.
Fine, suit yourself.
What did you want? Shut the fuck
Well,
up.
Megan, first up we have our hamster, Lord Cheeks. Now, he's a squat winter grey with the scientific name Adipem stultus, and he lives here with us in this cage. Hamsters love hoarding, and they actually have special pouches in their cheeks for storing food. He loves carrots, apples, and chewing tobacco. Now, hamsters are nocturnal.
Yay, chewing
so we'll do our
tobacco.
best not to wake him up. But let's just see if we can. Oh. Well, the door has been left open. It looks as though Lord Cheeks has actually gone for a little wander. But I'm sure he will be around here somewhere. In the meantime, let's say hello to our tortoise. Now, after last month's viewer vote, she is now, of course, called Slow Barbara. And don't panic, even though it is December, Babs here doesn't actually hibernate. Let's say hello. Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, Babs. Oh.
Come on, we gotta get our ratings back up. I've been ruining it. I keep thinking that I've got the green thing on the line over here, and then it's totally not. It fucks it up.
Are you taking the piss now?
We'll check in on them, or some very similar animals at the same time tomorrow. Now then, I hope you're hungry, because if not, you're about to be. Patrick Bannon is with Chef Jordan Rankley, and they're going to be showing us how to knock up a delicious apple pie. It's time to go into the kitchen.
That's right, and I'm joined here by Chef Jordan Rankley. Welcome to the Nightly Show kitchen. How does it compare to the kitchens you're used to?
I love the colours. It's vibrant. It's fresh. It's none about all the arseholes. Yes?
Sorry?
What?
So, you own 6 restaurants, you've been awarded 9 Ballon Massifs across your career, and you've worked alongside the best chefs in the world. Tonight
This is
you've
going
got
so
me.
badly.
Oh, are you worried?
Am I fucking worried? Are you worried? Are you fucking worried?
Yes.
Are you fucking worried?
So,
I am now.
what are we making today?
Just a little.
Chef?
So, we've got a family over for Leaders' Day.
Yeah.
They're hungry. We're going to make them a delicious apple pie.
Ooh, lovely.
It's got sweetness. It's got the acidity of the fruit, and then you get the richness of that pastry. Incredible.
Wow, okay, so where do we start?
So, we're going to start by making our filling. So, we've got about 1 kilogram of fresh cooking apples here. Fucking beautiful. And we're going to slice these up perfectly.
Fucking beautiful.
And then straight into the pan.
Your new show, Demon Kitchen Heart Eater, starts on Friday here on Channel 1. So, tell us about that.
So, teams of young chefs come into my kitchen, and one by one I destroy them emotionally. And if there's time, I teach them some basic
Sounds
life
familiar. I
skills.
think I've seen that show before.
Fuck me, Patrick. What are you doing?
What?
Shit. Is that how you cut? Fuck, you'll lose a fucking finger.
Oh, don't worry, I've got spares. Right, so once we've done that, we set these aside whilst we make the pastry. Yeah.
Yep. Bowl. Yeah? Okay.
Okay.
Sugar, butter.
Yep.
We mix that together, and then...
Bam!
whole
Magic
egg.
happens.
Okay, okay.
What are you doing, you fucking donkey? Are your brains the size of that fucking egg?
Oh, no, chef.
No. Shit. Right. Mix that with a wooden spoon and work in that flour, okay? Work that into a nice ball of dough, just like that.
So, what does the notoriously fierce Jordan Rankley do to unwind?
Shit the bed.
Yeah.
What's that? What is that?
Well, it's a bit lumpy.
Lumpy? It could fucking pass for a sack of spuds. Touch that. Touch it. Yeah? Pathetic. That goes into chill. Now, we're mixing our filling.
Fucking ruthless.
Apples, sugar,
Yes.
cinnamon.
So, you own 6 restaurants across 5 territories. Which is your favourite?
Are you mixing that or fucking it?
What?
Are you going to light a candle? Take it out to dinner? Fucking mix it for fuck's sake. Right, now we're rolling out 2/3 of our pastry. A bit of flour into the dish.
And the filling
No, no,
goes
no, no.
next, right?
Not this. I hate this.
Lovely. Then we're taking the remaining pastry, rolling that into a round, and that goes on the top. Beautiful.
Lovely.
Okay.
Right. Brush a bit of water around the rim.
Right.
Beautiful. Now press gently all the way around. And we're cutting 5 slashes very carefully.
Trying to
with
do this
steam.
and do the thing at the
brush
same
whole
time.
thing
It's
with a
more than I can bear.
Lovely. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. She's gonna yell at her again.
Ta-da! What do you think?
Oh my God. You, come here, you. That's a disgrace. I'd rather jam my eyeballs up my fucking arse.
I'd rather jam my
I'd
eyeballs
rather
up
use my
my
tongue to
fucking
tie
ass.
my shoes after a fucking shit-kicking contest. Do you understand?
Then it goes in the oven for 45 minutes.
Oh, put your fucking head in the oven while you're at it. Useless. You! Come here, you! You're the worst fucking thing to happen to food since cyanide. Do you know that? I tell you what. Fuck off! Get the fuck out of here! Fuck off!
Okay, well, while I do that,
While I
let's
do
go
that,
now
while I fuck
to
off.
Megan and Robin, who will be announcing the winners of our competition. Visions of the Future.
That was intense.
Visions of the future.
Well, that looks delicious. If you want to follow along at home, then make sure you write in with a stamped addressed envelope and we'll send you the fact sheet. So, Robin, look at all these amazing entries to the Vision of the Future competition.
Yes, we challenged you to show us your predictions of the future, and we were just inundated with entries, weren't we, Megan? From wacky inventions to global problem solving, they are all amazing. And we have
My
the
ratings
best
are so
time looking
bad
through
still.
each
I'm
one.
trying to fix it.
So
It's just not
tough
working.
narrowing it all down. So we have some amazing runners-up. In third place, drum roll please, we have Hamish, who's 3 from Lunwelly. He calls this Still Life and the Future of God, and it really blew us away. Just look at the line work here, and I can really feel every passionate stroke of the brush.
If you look here, you'll see a beautifully rendered, what I thought at first was a smiley face, or perhaps a cat.
Bunny?
But I think if you really look, you'll see it's actually a representation of the seeming futility of death through the eyes of the living.
Oh, right, yeah.
He's also
Obviously.
chosen to just leave a lot of it blank, which I think is really interesting. If you know Hamish and his work, of course, he loves focusing on the negative space rather than the image itself.
Stunning, absolutely stunning, and such talent from one so young, Megan. But next up, we have our second place entry. So in second, drum roll please, we have Keith, 41 from Dungleys. Yeah, Keith, we were sort of aiming this towards our younger viewers, but still, he has sent in his idea of the future, which he's calling Ravaged Earth.
Indeed, he says in his really rather detailed notes, deprived of basic resources, society will resort to a brutal system of weekly battles to the death, where only the victor may breed. He also says at the bottom here, either that or about the same, but maybe a bit worse.
I really love his attention to detail. You can see the sort of gladiatorial arena, and then what I can only assume is Keith himself pulling off this chap's head and shouting, "Come back to me, Linda!" Oh, Keith. Maybe if you spent more time outdoors and less time entering children's competitions, she might not have left.
Brutal.
And finally, of course, it's time to reveal our winner. All our runners-up will receive a day out at an inflatable Happy Land on an industrial estate just off the A40. Sorry about that, Keith. But our lucky winner will win the chance to spend the day at the Department of Change to see how our teammates are actually making the new future a reality every day. And the winner is, drum roll please. It's... Oh, he was
About Peter Clement. I didn't like him much. I thought his Man of the People act was just that, an act. But in the 6 years since he's been gone, I started to wonder if he was the only thing keeping the brakes on the team. And I'm wondering if Julia Salisbury realises that when she reflects on his passing. And worse, that she knew all along. Because then, of course, it's not reflection.
It's getting involved in the party, aren't they? This one seems to have gone a bit haywire in what I can only assume is an
Oh, it's like this again. Fucking hell.
Lovely Lola.
It's just a
Well,
little bit
if
out
our winners
every
have
time, so it starts
inspired you to
costing
make
you
some artwork
shitloads
of your
of
own,
ratings.
Do keep sending
It's really
them
fucking
in,
annoying.
and yours could be displayed in our gallery here.
Well done again to everyone who took part. We're going to take a break now, but when we come back, we'll be playing the Wheel of Truth and making some lovely homemade.
Can't we just say it's
bits.
close enough and
Go
like
away.
call it?
We'll be
Like,
back
fucking hell.
after this.
That's the break. 1 minute.
I don't know what you did, but it's definitely made things worse down there, Winston. Probably going to be even more difficult for you in this segment. What's the point? You don't listen to me anyway. Yeah, just do what you want.
How are you both
Will do.
going tonight?
Also, fuck you, Bozeman.
That's not far from here. I'm on the bus.
Not tonight. I'll get cars arranged for you both.
Asshole.
Find me when you're done and I'll take you out through the loading bay.
Sigma grade E. Typical. Typical. The worsterest ever. Alright, well, there's no point listening to this ad because it looks stupid. I think.
Cold snap brings bitter winds overnight, so not all sunshine and rainbows.
Anyway, we're going to wrap
No
this one up
rainbows
here
in
because we're out of
sight
time
over
for today, and we will
territories
do
3 and
the last
4,
two
as a
segments
Category 2
of the
storm warning
broadcast in the next
means we
episode.
advise
And
our residents
seeing
to
it's called the
spend their
finale,
Leaders Weekend indoors.
I imagine
Though
that's
we're
exactly
sure
what
the
it
happy
is.
parents of the 12
I guess
new
we were about to
children
find
in
out.
Territory 3 will be
Hope
thanking
you
their
guys enjoyed
lucky
it. Thanks for
stars
watching.
for
Thanks again,
excuse
and I'll
to
see
stay
you in the
home.
next one.